We got some special guests in the house. Got the homies here. We got Love&Keef. Keef and Love. It's all good.
Thank you for having us, man. We appreciate it.
Yep.
What's up?
Yeah, so first things first, let's make some introductions. Who the fuck are you?
Yo, my name is Johnny Love. I'm from Ventura, California. I'm one half of Love&Keef. We a duo based out of San Francisco. And my man's over here. His name is Kiefer.
Yeah, Keef. I'm from Santa Rosa, California originally. We both came down to SF for college. We met freshman year. We've been making music for about 5 years now.
Sick. Yeah, so when I met you, I knew there was the other name.
Yeah, it was formerly known as NASA with the money sign. Due to technical difficulties and infringement and all that kind of stuff, we had to make the change. But it was also a necessary change because we felt like, as individuals and as a duo, that we were changing. So it was rather fitting at the same time as as much as that changes things, it's a good change,
Hell yeah, fucking federal government again, trying to not let us do what we need to do. But we got some fun stuff tonight. We've got what do we have lined up? We got some music.
So yeah, we released a song a week over this summer from our project. We called it Rich Until Broke. So we wanted to play a couple songs off of that, and just show you what we've been working on and put it out there for everyone to hear.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we've been curating this project for over a year now. Rich Until Broke is a reflection of our lifestyle and how we've been living for the past couple of years. It's just all about having that paycheck hit and living like it's never going to disappear. And then when it's gone, you scraping up change until the next one comes in.
And it's crazy. It's like everyone's on that, I think some people really do live 2 weeks at a time, and it's a thing that we all know and we struggle with, but then, we hear about these other people that are living large, and it's like, wait, like, I can't, I have nothing in common with that.
I agree. There's another side to it, you know what I'm saying? It's not every time is up and full of money and full of good vibes, full of positivity. There's a lot of times when you won't have that much money in your pocket, you feeling a little down, there's negativity surrounding you, you know what I mean? That's what this is about. It's about the
highs and the lows of life, man.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's really what we go through, and it's what we've been going through for a while now. Mm-hmm. It's not all glamorous. We don't got a bunch of money to be blown on shit, so everything that we reinvest and put into the music or go out on the weekends, you got to think twice before you spend that money.
Yes, what got you guys into the music, though? What linked you guys together? Maybe what got you into music separately?
Originally, I started making music back in freshman year of high school. And I just started making music as a way to kind of use my time productively. And it transformed into something a little more than that. It ended up being a way for me to express myself and channel my energy and my emotions. And it's actually been something that I can't let go of now. So when I hit junior year of high school, I started taking it more seriously. And then me and Johnny actually linked freshman year of college at USF. We lived across from each other in the dorms, and we just linked quick, and we vibed, and we decided to get to it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, man, pretty much we met each other, and within a week we already recorded our first song. We recorded it in Kiefer's dorm room closet, and he mixed it and mastered it himself and all that. So that's what that's kind of been like the vibe that we've created from the beginning, and that we've been trying to maintain throughout the process. Is it's very organic, it's very real and true to who we are. And just like that, in freshman year we started making music. We put out a couple songs. We put out a little mixtape we called the California EP with basically just old school beats that we just rapped over.
Okay.
Mos Def, some Common, that kind of stuff.
Damu the Fudge Monk.
Yeah, Damu the Fudge Monk. That's man. Shout out Grant Vograd, man. He that's one of my best friends, and he's one of the reasons why I do music. And Damu the Fudge Monk was one of my first favorite producers, and when we finally heard him, a lot of things just clicked and made sense. So we started using a lot of those beats and just kind of starting to create a lot of ideas and kind of where we were going to keep going with things.
I think when music has that organic start for everyone, it's when you meet someone else too that vibes in that same way. It's like, all right, like I know where you're coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was an instant click too. It was an instant click. We always say that it was like we were like the best homies that had never met each other yet.
Yeah.
Because everything was just on the same wavelength from the get-go. So it's all been very smooth, very natural.
Hell yeah. All right, well, the first track we're going to get into By Any Means.
Yeah, this is one of the tracks off Rich Until Broke. And I hope y'all enjoy this one.
Okay.
Sheesh.
All right.
Back here with Love&Keef.
Shit sounded good.
That was popping.
That was Any Means off your new project.
Off new project, Rich Until Broke. And we actually got a video in the vault right now that we're ready to put out for that. So we got a couple videos ready from this tape
that
we've been working on.
Man, shit's fire, dude.
I
I'm ready to
appreciate
go
that,
like
bro.
drive
That
by
Kanye
or
sample?
Like, fucking,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
appreciate
Kanye
that
sample,
shit.
yeah.
Any Means, man.
Yeah.
Did you
Let's
guys
get
produce
it.
this or?
No, we didn't
know.
produce this
It's,
one.
So it's Big Head on the beat. Kill
Okay,
Big Head.
okay.
So
Cat down in LA area.
yeah, and that shit was inspired from our trip to New York last summer, and we just realized that when you want something to actually happen, in order to make it happen, you got to do it by any means. So
Yeah.
you got to put your all into it. You got to put effort into it and make sure it happens. So however you got to get it done, you got to get it done. That's pretty much the inspiration behind the song and the
Okay.
meaning for it.
What's your creative process while trying to make music?
It all depends, man. It's all situational.
Mhm.
Usually we be looking for beats online. We got to find something that we really vibe to. And then when we do, just writing for it.
Mhm.
I don't have any sort of process.
Do you guys bounce ideas off each other
Oh yeah,
first?
all the
Yeah.
time, all the
Yeah.
time.
You know,
Somebody might write a little something, and then we'll get the other person in the room, show them what's good, and then
Okay,
we'll build off
okay.
of it from there.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of, there's, for the most part, I write all my own lyrics. Kyle writes all his own lyrics, and there's just little times where we'll decide that instead of having full 16s, we want to do half and halves, or
Okay,
we want to
okay.
we start feeling the beat a little bit. We try and we don't really walk into a song knowing that we're gonna do verse, chorus, and like outro. It's like we kind of just, like Kyle said, we kind of just get the first couple bars in, and then if we like it, we tell the other person to come in and listen to it, and then it's
Okay.
just like from there it kind of starts building.
All right, so describe one another with words that only start with L and K.
L and K.
Yeah.
All right. I say Kyle's lazy.
Why? Why do you say that?
The boy knows how to sleep like a fucking cat. I don't know, bro. It's like until 2 PM sometimes, and it's just like I share a room with this guy, so it's just like I gotta walk on my tiptoes, and it's like noon already. So, but it's not the worst. It could be worse.
Why,
You get
why
angry
not?
when you wake up?
I get hungry.
You get angry when you wake
Oh,
up?
no, I get a little angry. I don't know. It depends if it's early on in the morning, if it's 7:30 and he's coming rustling through the room and stuff. But I got an L for him too. It's lackadaisical.
Oh,
Sometimes he'll be just
That's a good one.
he be floating around the apartment like he doesn't know what's going on all day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've never heard that word.
Lackadaisical?
Yeah, I've never.
you never played baseball? That's like that was like my baseball coach's favorite word. Like you being too lackadaisical out there.
You got him with it. You got him with the baseball coach.
Right. There
you
Burn
go.
right there.
Shit, yeah, right. I feel like I'm back in Little League.
We got the K now. We got the K. What about the K?
Shit, came.
There's not a lot of K words
not.
that are adjectives.
He's a keeper, bro. He's
Oh,
a keeper.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's my man's over here. Keep him around a little bit.
Yeah.
Damn, I feel that. Yeah. Maybe an alternative spelling of cooling, because that's just how we be all the time with each other. That's kind of it's been from the jump. So everything's been cool, been wavy, and nothing's forced. It's very natural. He's like my brother, so we got a lot of tendencies and a lot of similarities when it comes to our siblings. We have conversations with each other about it. He reminds me of my brother. I remind him of his, so it's kind of funny,
Yeah.
That's tight. Oh yeah.
What was the moment you guys figured out that you were going to be music partners?
It was freshman year of college, and it was like it was like move-in weekend, and there was like this like event for freshmen.
Okay.
And we lived in the same hallway, like right across the hallway from each other, and he basically just asked me if I wanted to drink Jack Daniels before, and I said yeah. And so I went into his room, and that's when I saw the mic in his closet, and then I told him I made music, and then like.
Seen the posters on the wall and shit.
Yeah,
Had the same posters, same music
shit.
you listen to, everything like that.
Yeah, it was kind of it was kind of crazy. It was like this freshman year, I didn't really spend too much time in my dorm room, so I like basically was like the third roommate in his dorm room because like that's where I always was, and that's where we was always making music. That shit was literally yeah, that was literally from the jump. It was like that's where we would always kick it. That's where all the music happened. That's where everyone came through. All that.
What made you approach him to ask him to drink?
Oh, we was scoping people out because in the dorm rooms I lived with a homie I grew up with, I went to high school with, and we were looking for people to drink and smoke before that first dance. And he was looking like he was a drinker, and he was looking like he was a smoker. So we had to approach him and try and see if he was in, and he was cool with it. So
how many people did you ask before him?
Actually, he was the second person. The first person I asked was also a drinker and a smoker, and he came and kicked it with us as well, Lucas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucas.
Shout out Lucas. Yeah, so it worked out.
If you could make a 4-person super group of musicians, who would you pick?
Damn. Are we talking about just rap?
All genres, all timelines.
Damn. I mean, are we doing this together? Are we doing
No, you can do it separate.
Right.
You can do it separate. It's fine.
I gotta put Anderson .Paak in there just because he's just like so crazy, and then
Vocal range is
just,
crazy.
yeah, just like everything because like he
finds
could bring
pockets
anything
in songs that
he could bring
you never knew
anything
was
to
there.
the band. You know what I mean? Like vocals, any kind of instrument. I mean, I would have to say Bob Marley just because of like this.
Ooh, that would be crazy.
Anderson .Paak and Bob Marley.
Man,
That's a mad like 2 frontmen right there. And then shit, man, I don't know if this is gonna be the most smooth, but just because he's my favorite, 50 Cent. Just 50 Cent would just kill it on a verse. And I don't know, I'd have to say like I'd probably just say it's like I'd have to go with Al Green.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
50 Cent's the variable in that one, you know what I'm saying? We could change that one.
But it's all good. Mine won't make no sense either. I have J. Cole. I'd have Nico Segal.
Damn.
He's a trumpet player. He's mad skilled. He's crazy.
Donnie Trumpet.
Yeah. On top of that, too, I'd have Collaborate from out here.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite doing it right now. I think his shit's crazy, man. I really like his
talented.
music. I think that's timeless. And then the odd person out, I don't know if anybody's heard of, is Sparkmaster Tape.
Sheesh.
This is SoundCloud head that is does this crazy like Warzone kind of like trap music, and has his voice all distorted and shit on it.
Okay.
And it's just like
That's
super.
Sparkmaster Tape.
Sparkmaster Tape. Yeah.
And no one knows what he looks like.
No one
right?
knows what he looks like. People probably
He's
listen to
pretty
this
nice.
like, who the hell is that? He's crazy though. He's always been somebody I've looked up to musically, just because his instrumentation, his approach, and just like the madness of it all is lit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got a mystery man and 3 people in there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
All right, you want to get into another song?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
About Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. This
There's
is
a little Bay Area cut right here, man.
Okay.
it's,
I have to
heavily
get them-
influenced by our surroundings. you know
Yeah, I
what
have to
mean?
get them Bay Area cuts in, man, from being from Santa Rosa, so I really fuck with this one.
Okay, we're back with Love and Keef.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
How would you guys describe your style? Like musically, aesthetically, in general?
Mathematically, emphatically.
Yeah. This, I don't know. What do you think?
It's an interesting combination of a lot of different shit. Because I think our backbone is boom bap. Our style, our delivery, the way we flow, but it also has a lot of outside influences. Like, I really hold close to my heart being from the Bay Area, and like that track we just played, I feel like it's very, very Bay Area-esque. You know, it's got a very unique sound to it. The instrumentation is a certain way, the flows are a certain way. But then, like, aesthetically, when it comes to like what we wear and stuff, I think it's very unique as to opposed to what everybody else is wearing, because we both enjoy fashion a lot, but we have a different perspective on it. So I think that we just take piece by piece and go day to day when it comes to the fashion and the look of our stuff.
Yeah.
And everything comes together in a very cohesive manner at the end of the day, because we do have our backbone, we do have our flair, our sides, and different takes like that. But it comes together very nicely, and I think that we play off each other very nicely and complement each other in both style, delivery, look.
Yeah, you two definitely do complement each other really well.
Yeah, you know, I think we take things from where we're from. You know, we're from different spots, and we came together, and you know, we make it work, but we're not forgetful of, you know, our outside influences. You know.
Okay. You talked about perspective on fashion. What is your perspective on fashion?
Man, it's a funny thing, dude. Like, because I don't know, like, me with fashion, it's a little weird. Like, I don't like necessarily fashion as much as I feel I like clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because like when it comes to fashion, it's like it's very like it's like bleak kind of. You know, there's a lot of blurred lines, and there's a lot of just like, I don't know, misunderstanding, because it's just like shit doesn't look like it makes sense, but for some reason it's like, you know, costing thousands of dollars, and like people are just taking ideas from other people, and
$5 made in some Asian country.
For real.
It's like hype in an industry form, dude.
It really is. And it's just like the whole thing where it's just like, you know, people steal shit all day long, and it's just like no one gets credit for their original ideas, and then on top of that, the people like who steal the idea are selling it for so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? Like something as simple as like, it's like, it was like Balenciaga or whatever. It was fucking, they made like the same exact looking thing as an IKEA bag, and they were selling that shit for like $500.
I think the internet fucked everything up.
That's for sure. You know, because that's one of the things I struggle with, like my idea of fashion with, is because it's very my like the way I interpret it is definitely like directly through the internet, because like of what I see online, what I see on my phone and on Instagram and that type of shit. And it gets hella distorted because you don't see like the meaning behind it really. You kind of just see the image of it, and then you see what like has the most likes, or you know, what has the most shares and that type of shit, or who like is wearing it basically, and then that's the reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason behind it being successful.
I feel like it affects fashion. It also affects you. In a way, just seeing it.
It does, and it affects the youth, and you know, and that's like, you know, definitely what we're a part of, and like this generation is, you know, heavily affected by the things that they see, and it's just like you can't go anywhere without seeing advertised for any type of clothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Fragile minds are susceptible to hype, and that's all it is. You know, there's no originality no more in most stuff. You know, whether it be music, fashion, anything you're gonna do, art in general. You know, people want to do what they think is hot. They're not gonna do what's true to them.
Yeah.
Totally so that's the difficulty, you know. You want to appeal to people. You want to appeal to people, but at the same time, you don't want to just be doing the same. I guess it would be in the rap industry right now. Different color braids, tattoos all over your face. Bunch of lean, bunch of Zans. Just be going crazy, wilding out. You know, basically having no repercussions to anything, and just trying to be as wild as you can.
And
know?
like you said, it's affecting the youth. Like,
it is.
Yeah, it is.
What are they supposed to be doing? Acting like, wild at 12?
That's the influence. That's the influence.
It's like you see
right
these
now,
people wearing these clothes. Like you see kids too, like little like celebrities and shit that are wearing like, you know, off-white pants and like
it's crazy because their parents buy it.
And like, you know, like Montclair jackets, and it's just like, yo, like, you know, you as another kid, you see that shit and you're like, I want that, you know what I'm saying? And like it kind of just, you know, it makes you think about that.
Why can't you need that $5,000 leather jacket, Dad?
Toddlers.
We ain't in that bracket right now, kids. Like,
I know, bro.
You know, that's crazy.
Since we're
Valencia, motherfucker.
Dude, yeah, and I can't even pronounce half that shit right, and I know barely anyone else can, and that's just like the craziest part about it. It's just like
since we're on the topic of social issues, what do you think about athletes kneeling during the national anthem?
All for it, man.
Yeah, for real.
All for it. Speak your mind. You got the platform. You know, you should be doing
That's
it.
the main thing too.
You
is,
got the
like, They have
platform.
the platform,
Yeah.
so it's just like,
Reaching millions,
and that's why
you
it's
go.
causing so many problems. You know, it's
Yeah.
because that they like millions of people, like you said, millions of people
Mhm.
watch that shit every single Sunday. So it's just like, and it's definitely youth, and it's definitely, you know, like middle of America and all that type
Exactly.
of stuff. And it's just a lot of people seeing it every Sunday for however many weeks out of the year, and it's just like it does have a big impact.
Mhm.
And I think they should be able to do it, and it's like I think it's crazy to think that there could actually be repercussions for it. Like that's like the
Yeah,
biggest, that's
that's
my
my
biggest
I want to
thing.
see a coach take a knee.
dude.
That's
yeah.
one thing I haven't seen.
I
yet.
heard I didn't watch it, but I heard like one team like didn't even come out of the tunnel.
Oh, yeah,
today.
Steelers. The Steelers.
Was it the Steelers?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, you know,
I think it's powerful.
It
I
is
think it
powerful,
totally
man.
is.
It is powerful, you
It's
know, because
very
these
powerful.
little the same. These kids look up to them.
mm-hmm.
You know, what's
They
going
forget.
on? Mom,
And, yeah,
Dad, why are they
that's the
taking a
thing. It's
knee?
like
They
they'll
wouldn't
finally-
even get it. Why are they
it'll-
taking a
it'll
knee?
create
What does
the
that mean?
questions.
And it has no. I don't think it has any correlation to do with disrespecting servicemen or women. It has
Or
nothing
the
to do with
flag.
that. It has nothing to do with that. It has
Right,
nothing to do.
exactly.
You know, it's not about being disrespectful. It's about standing up and like making these fucking wrongdoings public. You know, letting
Yeah,
these people
that's really
know
what it is.
this goes on every day, day in and day out, and it has been since the birth of this country.
Let's break it down,
Exactly.
dude. It's a knee. It's taking a knee, you know,
Yeah.
and that's how much they've convinced us that we can't do anything. You know, people are watching this at TV, like, yeah, that's not right. Like, he shouldn't be allowed to do that. It's like,
It's
wait,
like, wow.
you could do that too.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly,
mean?
man.
Like, there's your way of protesting too.
It ain't no
100%.
disrespect, you know.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not what
not-
it is. It's
yeah.
not what it is. It's shining light on something that should have its light shined on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like people go through the injustices every single day. I can't experience them for myself, but you know, praise to all of them doing it. You know,
Exactly.
standing with
Yeah,
each
it's-
other
it's
and
right
teams
or
going
wrong.
together. You know,
It's
too.
right or
But it
wrong.
takes every color to do it together. You know,
Mhm.
all these white guys too should be taking a knee with all their brothers and sisters. You know, it shouldn't
Exactly.
just be one group of people. You know, we got to unite when it comes to everything. You know, they try and conquer and divide, and that's the easy part.
That was great. I loved your answer. You want to get into another song?
Yeah, let's go
do
for it.
Let's keep it going, man. Rich until broke.
Same?
Yeah,
It's the same by Love&Keef.
yeah. This is a little viral joint right here.
Yeah, this one.
That was tight. That was tight. All right. You have $50 to spend at Burlington Coat Factory. What are you getting?
They sell shoes there too, right?
Yeah.
I'll probably hit the shoe section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
See
think
they
you'd
have.
find though?
I mean, I'd hope I'd find like some just like,
They got Tim's at.
yeah, see, just like, well,
It's $60 though.
I got 10 bucks in my pocket. I'm gonna get me another pair of Timbs. That's my everydays, man.
I know, right? No, yeah, I'd definitely hit that shoe section and hope for something. Hope
Mhm.
for something good.
What about you?
I'd probably be looking for a couple packs of white tees.
Ooh, yeah, they got the Calvin Klein.
Oh,
They got the
damn.
Calvin Klein.
I'd be
ones.
going in there looking for them jockey white tees or my game, but yeah. Give me a couple packs of those and I'd be happy.
All right, what was the best field trip you guys took in elementary school?
Man.
Damn, we went to the jelly bean factory.
As-
That shit was crazy. That shit was cool.
yeah.
Christian was just telling me he was going there the other day. Yeah,
Wow.
like we went there back in elementary school. That shit was awesome, man.
Favorite jelly bean flavor?
Oh, I had to go with one of the sours, man.
Mm.
The sours are my game.
I go by color. What color is that?
Green sour, probably.
Okay, okay.
Sour
what about,
apple.
The apple, yeah.
What about you?
I just like the red ones. I don't know. I never was
That
really
cherry?
that much of a jelly bean. Like with some watermelon, cherry, strawberry, that type of stuff.
Oh no, I'm talking about what was your favorite field trip?
Oh, my favorite field trip? I think it was when, I don't know what grade I was in, but we went and saw some plays, and it was like 3 plays by Edgar Allan Poe.
Wow.
And like one of them was The Raven, and that shit was
Wow.
bro. Like, that
Dang.
shit was, yeah. I just
Nevermore.
Wait,
I
where'd
remember
you
that
go to
shit.
school?
This place called Sacred Heart in Ventura, California.
Oh,
It was like it's like a little Catholic. It was like K through 8.
they have one of
yeah.
those out here.
Yeah, you know, it was
Probably
one
have
of
one in
those
every
where
state.
you wear a uniform, shirt tucked in, all that.
Shout out to
so.
all the crazy Catholic girls.
I know, right?
Oh no, she's Christian. Just kidding.
It's you, me, and Jesus.
Halloween's around the corner. What are you guys gonna be?
Damn.
Dude, I've been saying it for the past like 3 years, but I haven't done. I've never done it. That one dude from Dazed and Confused, the stoner, who always wears like the backwards like paperboy hat.
Yeah.
And always just has like the
With the long ass hair.
Yeah, he has the long ass hair. And he just has like the pot leaf.
Was that
on his shirt.
Benicio? That was Benicio del Toro, wasn't it?
I don't know his name.
No, he looks
but,
like him though.
But yeah,
I
he's.
don't think that. No.
I never heard that name.
Yo,
before
I
in my
probably
life.
have to go with Ben Stiller off Heavyweights, because that movie was so fucking funny. I just watched that the other day again. Yo, that's crazy, man.
Oh man, that's a good ass movie.
That's actually a pretty good one.